Have you ever seen a golden age built on top of a ticking time bomb? In 1819, the United States was celebrating the era of good feelings. But beneath the surface, a monster was waking up. This wasn't just a political debate, it was the first real crack in the American soul. To understand this, you must understand the balance. There were exactly 11 free states in the North and 11 slave states in the South. Why? Power. Every state gets 2 votes in the Senate. As long as the numbers were equal, neither side could pass laws to destroy the other's way of life. It was a cold peace. Then came Missouri, a massive territory from the Louisiana Purchase. Missouri wanted statehood, and they wanted slavery. If they got in, the South would have 12 states to the North's 11. The balance would shatter. The North panicked. Enter the first disruptor, James Tallmadge Jr. He proposed a radical reform. Missouri could join, but only if they stopped bringing in more enslaved people and freed the children of those already there. To the North, he was a hero. To the South? He was a villain trying to destroy their wealth and tradition. Congress turned into a battlefield. Men like Rufus King argued that slavery was a moral stain. Southern firebrands like William Pinckney shouted that the North was treating Missouri like a colony. The tension was so high, politicians began carrying pistols and knives into the Senate chamber. President James Monroe watched from the White House, ready to veto any bill that limited slavery's growth. Even Thomas Jefferson, now an old man, was terrified. He wrote, "This question, like a fire bell in the night, awakened and filled me with terror." He called it the knell of the Union, the funeral bell of the United States. Enter the great compromiser, Henry Clay. A poker-playing negotiator who knew the Union was about to collapse. Along with Senator Jesse B. Thomas, he engineered a 3-part magic trick. First, Missouri enters as a slave state. Second, to keep the balance, they created a new state, Maine, as a free state. 12 versus 12. The scales were level. Third, the 36 to 30 line. They drew a line at the 36 degrees 30 minutes parallel, Missouri southern border. The rule, any new land north of that line would be free forever. South of it, slavery could expand. It passed only because of doughfaces, northern politicians who voted with the South to avoid war. But don't miss the horror. In these high-stakes games, 10,000 enslaved human beings in Missouri were traded like gambling chips. Their families and futures were the price of this political peace. The drama didn't end there. Missouri immediately tried to ban free black people from entering the state. This almost sparked war again. Henry Clay had to broker a second Missouri Compromise, forcing Missouri to promise to respect the rights of all citizens. A weak promise, but it stopped the fighting. So, was it a success? It kept the peace for 34 years. But it was just a snooze button. By drawing a physical line across the map, they became 2 rival empires living under one roof. The Missouri Compromise proved America could delay its problems, but it couldn't hide from them. That line in the sand eventually became a trench in the Civil War. When you compromise on human souls for the sake of balance, the price is always paid in blood.